the game, cause see the boxing voice.
Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time we go.
Any thoughts on what just happened?
Sure.
So, got the whole crew right here, you know. Tevin Farmer looking game, ready. What do you think about the press conference?
Excellent. You know, it's good for the fan base, right? It's good for the fans to see that, you know, it's going to be an exciting fight. Two fighters that are hungry. They definitely dislike each other, right? Makes it the better. You know what I mean? But you know, I don't fall into the hype. You know, my job is to keep Tevin focused and calm. And Friday's his showtime, and you know, execute the game plan and be victorious and move forward.
Do you think Tevin Farmer got underneath his skin a little bit? You know?
Yeah. I honestly, I think they both got into each other's skin. Mm-hmm. I mean, you know, there's a really dislike between each individual. Like I said, it's great for the sport. Which is good for me to see, because at the end of the day I got to channel that. I mean, it's my responsibility, you know, to make sure that I keep them focused and not fall into the hype, you know, because that's what Carroll is trying to do, you know, to see if he could bother him mentally, you know, psychological, you know, which, you know, it's understandable. You know, he needs all the advantage he can, because we are definitely the better fighter, the most skillful fighter. You know, I mean, in my opinion, not because I train him, but I think Tevin is the best 130 pounder, period, hands down. You know, so, but we will continue proving to the world who we are, and whoever's in front of us, we just continue eliminating them and moving forward. You know?
Is that offer with the Philly cheesesteak that he said after I beat you, I take you out? Is that still on the line?
Yeah, we ain't taking nobody out. You can go fuck himself. Right. So go back to you know, UK and whatever.
Absolutely.
Where we're from.
Now, obviously, with that coming up said, you know, just want to get a little bit more about some of the other fights on the undercard. Hank Lundy.
That's interesting. You know, that's very interesting. You know, you got a young, hungry line, and you have a veteran who's been, you know, with really good. Thank you. Opposition. Thank you.
But been knocked out every time.
You know what I mean?
Oh yes, absolutely.
So I think it's gonna be fun. I think that. The more experienced fighter, of course, is Hank. The hungrier and the more energized fighter is, you know, everybody. So I'm excited. You know, it's a good fight, and let the best man win.
Now, you know, I talked to Coach Raul about it. They're not putting that particular fight on Dazn, I don't think.
Don't understand why at all. Man,
you got Philly against Philly. Obviously, they're selling the fight right here. I'm sure fans are going to turn on the app and not see it.
Yes. I don't know why. I mean, I just can't believe they're gonna have a debut, you know, in the later instead of having a debut early. But that's just the way, you know, I guess the promotion works. You know, so you know, there's nothing I can do about that.
So, you know, with that being said, just want to get lastly, I don't think I talked to you about Mikey Garcia and Errol Spence.
I like Spence. I like Spence. Yeah, I like Spence.
Less than 6, after 6?
Less than 8.
Less than 8?
Yeah, I say 8 or better.
Why 8 and not like 2 or 3?
Because I just think that I think Spence is gonna maybe want to punish him. You know what I mean? So I just think Mikey is a very good fighter, but he went up 2 weight class to fight the toughest welterweight and the strongest and the biggest. You know, I think he would have had a better chance with Keith Thurman, or Porter. You know, actually, I think he beats Porter. For what particular reason they pick Spence, I believe is more the payday. It's the only thing that makes sense to me. You know, and you know, I love the Garcia family, but I just think that they did their homework incorrect for this fight. And the only way that I would take a fight like that, I mean, it has to be that they're going to take care of my fighter financially, you know, pretty, you know, handsome. I mean, where he's going to be set. There's no way I'm going to take a fight with Spence, you know, making $2 or $3 million when he will make more than that fighting Machenko. That's the reality of it. But it's a business side I have no knowledge of, you know, what they did. But I definitely, I believe Spence is the better fighter, the stronger fighter. So, wish them both the best of luck.
Is it a lose-lose situation if Spence happens to beat him, but he goes the distance?
Yes, for me, because I mean, Spence is gonna be every bit of $160. Mikey, the heaviest Mikey is gonna get maybe, I don't know, let's say about 152 pounds, maybe. which is going to make him more sluggish and lazy on his feet because he doesn't have footwork. So if it goes to 12 rounds, the victorious day is Mikey. He has to stop him to be impressive.
So I talked to Coach Raul. He says Crawford and Spence. If Crawford and Spence fought, who do you got?
Crawford.
Crawford?
I got Crawford against anybody.
What do you see in Crawford?
I told you.
Yeah. No. What do you see in Crawford that some fight fans are so indifferent on 50-50 and deciding?
Well, the only what I see in Crawford is the same thing I see in Tevin. I think they're the best two fighters who knows how to adjust and as rounds go by. The IQ in that ring is extremely impressive. I don't think anybody else have that kind of IQ, and that's what helps Crawford. He might lose, a round or two in between the first four. Once he calculates you, it's ball game.
Would it be a stoppage or would it be?
No, that would be decision.
Decision?
Yeah, that would be decision.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time.
You're very welcome.
Social media?
Coach Chino at Gmail, Coach Chino 333.
Awesome.
And my Facebook, Raul Rivas. Anybody could reach me out.
Appreciate you giving time to the Boxing Voice. I'll see you on Friday.
If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, from title, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.